really think you didn't choose to do this? It's like that. There's a certain level of like insanity to that. That on some level, as a huge Joker fan, I can respect.
I can't, because my iteration of Joker doesn't respect motherfuckers that don't own the decisions they made. But my favorite Joker is a Dark Knight Joker. Dark Knight Joker was like, nah, the problem is these bitch niggas is bitch niggas. They want to pretend like they real. Nah, I hate that.
I hate schemers, bro. I hate them.
I hate them.
They're scheming, and they think they not.
Like, bitch niggas are bitch niggas. They were like, nah, we're not bitch niggas. Stop. We're not the bitch niggas that we say we are. But you are though. Like, nigga, we're not even mad.
See, that sentiment sums up why that interrogation scene is still one of the greatest scenes in fucking fiction. What's on people's voice? This is SOULcast.
Hey, by the way.
Hey, David Bennington here. He's not in frame, so he's not part of the SOULcast tonight.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
you hear my disembodied voice is a part of the SOULcast tonight, apparently. Watch out. By the way, I left. Do you want the drink on the counter? Because if not, I will take it.
There's a drink on the counter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll get to it. I got two hosts right now.
True. Big facts.
Can
rival? It's still funny. Can rival games coexist peacefully? I thought y'all niggas do. Wait, y'all not do that no more?
Yeah.
You're like, wait, dude.
So we can start the SOULcast off by finishing off this video we left off last time Mr. Bennington was here. I know I did a SOULcast in between based off that terrible DC fandom, but
was it that bad?
It was kind of fucking awful. It's just like I don't want to listen to a bunch of people not talk about movies and not talk about new video games featuring DC characters and sit here and talk about how much representation and diversity.
You do not like the representation and diversity talk, do you?
I'm here to watch superheroes punch stuff.
You can have diversity in that.
Not when you're not talking about it. It's like you're not talking about how good the fucking action is gonna be in this next comic series, or how fucking dope the stories and the villains and the moral quandaries that the hero's gonna have to go through and this and that to come to do what's right or what he feels is right or something like that, or type of man he'll have to become, or talking about like how the hero can reach an all-time low. Because what's funny, in comics heroes don't even really lose anymore. They like almost always win, and they're never challenged. And then like when they do fight, it's more like they just one shot them, and it's just like kind of over. And it's like you're not talking about the action choreography, and you're talking about yeah, man, black characters, gay characters. Superman's gay now. Fuck Clark. This is the new Superman, and he's gay, and this and that, and just where the fuck he is. The same. That's actually the same thing.
I'm not here judging.
No, that's not. No, this is not judging. I'm just saying what they're saying. It's like
I thought they had the announcement for Peacemaker. I thought they had the announcement for the Gotham Knights game where they're talking about.
Yeah. These were like things spread throughout sporadically, which were fine. But you had a lot of. Why am I sitting here getting like a 15-minute tour of Clark Kent's house in Superman and Lois? I don't need this. Why am I sitting here listening to two guys who work at Milestone talk about, instead of actually talking about the comics, just talking about, yeah, man, black characters, this and that. I'm like, okay, I actually like Static. I actually like Icon and Rocket. Can I see something from these books? You're just gonna talk about the fact that they're black for 20 minutes?
You know why? Because when you go to a lot of these cons, there really isn't a lot to talk about because we're not releasing enough stuff. No, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Think about Morphicon. You want to know why there's so much to talk about? Because there's still Shattered Grid. There's still Battle for the Grid. There's still stuff like No,
I get the point you're making.
Yeah.
But it's also the content they do release, bro. You did a whole segment on Jonathan Kent. You didn't talk about none of the villains he defeated or nothing. You only focused on the fact that he kisses dudes. I don't care.
Right.
I want to watch him punch stuff or deal with the same things his father dealt with. In the sense, it's like, how can I live in this world made of cardboard and not go insane? You know why Batman loves Superman so much? Because he's like, somehow he remained this morally righteous when he has the power to really not. That's what I love about Superman. It's the fact people want to give Henry Cavill shit. Why is he so depressed? You wouldn't be When your mom and your dad who adopted you should raise you to be a good Christian boy.
But you,
to help people.
But you don't have to be that.
You don't have to be that. You really have not only not you have the capabilities to literally do whatever you want.
You literally have the capability to just not. To just not.
And something in you morally believes that if you can help somebody.
No, my favorite scene, my favorite episode. I know it's gonna sound crazy to you, but I have a favorite episode of Supergirl. Know what that episode is?
I like the first 3 seasons of Supergirl.
No, do you know what my favorite episode is?
Mm-hmm.
The Red Kryptonite episode.
No,
when she gets a hold of Red Kryptonite, and then she turns into a dictator.
Yeah.
That's like, because that's in her to become.
Yeah. Oh, she can't do that. She can't do that. If Kyle doesn't decide to beat the fuck out of her, which will result in him killing his cousin, among other things, but it's like there's only one person in Spain who can stop her. That did happen. Yeah. That would be her cousin. And right now, I think at the time he was on Argo.
Yeah. I hope he gets here in time to save. He won't. He will not. He won't get here in time to stop me from beating your bitch ass from one end of the room to the goddamn other. Like,
I'm sorry, Manhunter and then Guardian and
I don't give a fuck about y'all niggas.
And like,
nigga, I will smack the dick back into you, dog. Like, nigga, damn.
See what makes Superman so amazing, especially with Clark Kent or whatever, but just any of them, but is that Lex has a reason to be so afraid of him.
Yeah, the villain isn't
regardless. A lot of times they haven't given it to him yet. Lex is looking at any possible outcome. I have no idea. I'll look at it later.
Okay.
Any possible outcome.
Potential.
He's like
potential is the problem. He's saying
Lex is like you want me. Lex always says you want me to rely on the kindness of a literal monster.
Lex is Donzo.
I fuck with Lex though. I don't fuck with Donzo.
You don't fuck with Donzo.
We don't claim that nigga Donzo.
I do. Donzo my nigga for real.
That nigga's racist.
He is.
Lex isn't just like racist to Kryptonians. That nigga's genuinely afraid of what a Kryptonian can do to everyone on Earth if they just decided to. And he has reason to be afraid because Zod and Ursa and Fiora and Utuk showed up. Yeah, Zod and Ursa, Fiora, and Utuk and all they showed up to Earth one time.
Yeah.
And just started fucking shit up as like a gang of Kryptonians. He's like, damn, I was afraid of one nigga. 6 of them showed up. Yeah. Fuck. He's just like
I get.
He's just like
but Donzo's kind of fueled by the same thing. Plus, the Uchiha are just bitch made. I said here first. They literally have a thing called the curse of darkness, the curse of hatred. You literally get your powers by killing your best friend. And how do you get more of the power? By killing the nigga who killed his best friend. Stop it.
No,
his whole family has to die.
They actually got power. They're more emotional than they felt.
You got shoot these niggas. Like, these motherfuckers were gonna destroy a whole nation because they were mad. Come on. It's like I put it like this. Think about everything that happened to black people in this country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now think about if the 15% of black people in this country said, you know what, we're gonna kill 360 million Americans because of what happened to us. Yeah, you would say no. You got
I would say smoke them niggas like on site. But also those 50% of black niggas don't have the ability to not get put in the genjutsu.
But imagine they had all the powers in Uchiha, and then they said we're gonna fuck up everybody in America. Then you're smoking all of them. Then you get what I'm saying? Like the problem with the Uchiha is they felt the way they felt, and they can actually do something about it. Oh no, y'all gotta go.
I mean, look what a 16-year-old Uchiha boy did to the whole world.
Like y'all niggas have got to go.
A 16-year-old Uchiha boy named Sasuke fucked the planet up for quite some time.
No. Look at what 4 Uchiha did by just being on the same terrorist organization.
Yeah.
Just being on the same room. Just having the same accord. They had the whole world on notice.
Yeah.
It's time for these niggas to go. I put it like this. You want to know the greatest Uchiha weakness? Was the greatest weakness to the Uchiha clan was their mother. Was a mother to Sasuke and Itachi. And this is the reason why. and it's the dumbest KK Genkai I've ever heard in my God-given life, but it's the only thing that can stop them. Her KK Genkai is, as long as she loves you, your powers cannot work on her.
Yo, that's dumber than that's I don't know if that's dumber, but that's on. No, it's not. But it's as dumb probably as LaBrava's quirk from My Hero. Remember LaBrava and Gentle?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the dumbest fucking quirk.
What's her quirk?
Her quirk was the more I love someone, the stronger they. No, I can't even say it out loud, but I get. The more I love someone, the stronger they get. Quite literally.
I can't quantify that. You can't quantify. No, but that can't be worse than, nigga, I love you so much that you just can't work. You just can't.
Shit, that's the only reason why Ultron can't kill the Wasp. Because Ant-Man programmed to Ultron, no matter what, which is crazy, but the only fail-safe Ant-Man put into Ultron is like, no matter what happens, if you were to ever turn evil and try to kill us all, you physically cannot even attempt to hurt Wasp. What about the rest of the Avengers? You could have programmed that in there.
You can't target the Avengers. No, you couldn't target Wasp. I feel like that's selfish. I feel like that's like,
you didn't even put yourself in there.
Right?
You didn't even put yourself in there. I was just like, was there not enough space? Joining the gang is a choice.
No, that ain't no
but it is.
I mean,
no.
It is.
At least these guys,
I believe that at the very bottom of joining the gang is ultimately a choice. The power of influence is crazy, and it will blind you to make you think that it's not. A lot of people is family orientated, are born into it, but at the end of the day, I have the choice to say, yes, this is what I want to do. No, this ain't what I want to do, no matter what age I am or not.
I feel like it's for sure a choice. It's not like how it used to be where, like you said, you feel me, you got some type of ties to this game. Nowadays, it's like, oh, that little nigga look turn. Hey, you hang with a nigga for a cool amount of time, build a relationship with him. If you really a nigga and you feel me, you really got stripes and rap like you do from your era, you could easily take him over there and make it happen. It's a choice to certain people. Certain people just gotta go with the flow.
It's not so much of a choice. It's like a way of life. Well, I come from my family because
that's definitely
we always gang banging. Like I grew up to seeing blue rags. I grew up to seeing my brother's gonna fight their enemies at parks. I grew up to seeing dope sacks. I grew up to my daddy whipping dope in kitchens and all that. So it's like, that's not a choice. It's just you adapt to it. You adapt because that's what it is.
Shit. This shit chose me. I signed up.
All those you just described were choices.
Yeah.
You literally have described the definition of the word choice.
Because your dad could have been doing that. You could have been sitting in your room playing Mario or
that. No, I'm saying
you could have been playing the bassoon. I don't give a fuck what you was doing. What I'm saying is, while your dad was doing that, you could have been reading a book. You could have been joining the school band. You literally didn't have to do what your dad did.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, most I know. You know how many mafia guys? You know how many people in Mafia? Yeah, no, but I don't know if you ever seen The Godfather, right? But in The Godfather, you know what The Godfather never wanted? He never wanted his children or grandchildren because he was like, nigga, I'm doing this so y'all don't have to do this. Go to fucking school and become a doctor, nigga. Like,
and plus, I'm pretty sure, and I've never seen Godfather because I heard each one's like 3 hours long.
Yeah.
So I just never got around to it.
It's tough.
Like, you gotta be. It's like watching a Bond movie. You have to know you watching a Bond movie. Yeah, you have to. You don't just casually turn on a Bond movie. No. You understand. Okay, for like the next 3 hours, I'm gonna be sitting here watching this nigga like do spy shit.
Yeah.
So that's how I understand. Like, damn, I have to willingly understand. I'm about to sit here for like 3 hours to at least watch the first film.
Yeah.
And there's like 3 more.
There's 2 more.
2 more. So there's 3 Godfathers.
3 Godfathers.
Still, it's just like
it's rough. It's rough. Like I'm not. Listen. If it ain't for you,
I know, but I'm pretty sure because I've seen memes, I've seen clips. I have a genuine understanding.
Like, you get what's going on,
and it seems like a very interesting movie. But I've also never seen Pulp Fiction because of that same reason. I've never seen Goodfellas because of that reason. I understand, bro. You want me to sit here 3 hours?
It's tough.
I'll tell you what I wouldn't do. I wouldn't.
You never seen Lord of the Rings?
Not heard nothing but great things of it. or nothing. But it's like sitting down knowing you're about to watch Star Wars. You know you're about to sit here for a long time
2.5
and watch
hours solid.
one film.
2.5 hours solid.
You know what I'm not itching to do anytime soon. But I love these films. I'm not itching to watch Kill Bill again anytime soon. I'm not itching to watch Django again anytime soon.
Big facts.
Great films. Am I just itching? I'm really not, bro. I'm really not.
You. I put it like this. That's a movie. Those are movies where you gotta be like, I know for a fact. Like those are movies that you know what it is. Those movies are fundamentally better if you watch them them with friends.
That'd be making me more inclined to want to do that. Just sitting at home, just woo, Godfather. Just like holy shit. But shit I could be doing right now. God damn. The fact that I sat there with my aunt and watched all 3 Godfather movies is amazing. I'm like, how? Now see, an experience like that I could get because the first time I seen Star Wars, I watched it with my grandma. Yeah. Episodes 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, 4, 5, and 6 was dope. I sat there and I watched. Never seen it before. Never seen Star Wars ever. Oh, I forgot how old I was. I think it was like 9 or 10 or something. And I sat there and we watched all 3 movies. It took us all night, but it was just me and I'll never forget that. I can't believe my grandma likes Star Wars. I just love it. Yeah. I can't believe she has Star Wars like on VHS or some shit. Yeah. But let's get back to this. This guy, Squabbler. You literally define
and they accept it. You feel me? This shit like the military. Let's not play. I mean, my daddy from Compton. From a kid, this nigga had me in this red Cadillac. Slapped me through Compton, rolling up weed and dope. My mama side of the family, my cousin from Palmer Block crib. Then I got other cousins from neighborhood Pyro down the street. And then I moved to the 60s at 8 years old.
Hold on. So wait, you have family members who are also in rival gangs?
Yeah, I know, that's crazy, huh?
How do y'all get along?
Reunions and shit?
So either empirically gangs can coexist peacefully, or y'all just having civil wars at your family reunions.
Well, there's also family reunions. So there's also based off what the one guy is saying, and even the homie mom was telling me about here, like, I don't know between this happens like blood, but in between Crip gangs, a lot of Crip gangs don't like each other. Like 50s and 60s apparently just really don't fuck with each other at all.
So there's intermittent squabble. What are these Power Ranger villains? Like, what is going on?
I have a friend of mine who's in jail right now. Who's 5 Deuce Hoover Crip. Don't know what none of the words. And he was telling me, like, yeah, man, we 5 Deuce, so we rock the blue and orange. When we see people with the straight blonde, we don't fuck with them. We bang on them. I was like, Grand Theft Auto is a video game, people. Like, video game, bro. Like, Grand Theft Auto is a video game, man. Like,
I'm trying to make it make sense. Jesus.
Let's get to this because I want to get to this other video. But I at least appreciate that these guys are open-minded enough to sit here and talk to each other and not just immediately start,
And you know what I'm saying? I feel you on that. But my problem is the fact that is even commendable is the problem, nigga. Right? Like the fact that we're like, yeah, at least these things can sit down and talk to each other. Nigga, that's the problem. Like that's to be commended. The fact that that's to be commended.
And the fact that you're not out here being a hooligan in the streets. Yeah, I mean, do I get applause?
Right? What about regular niggas? Do regular niggas get dapped up too?
I mean, but I get the banging shit, right? When I was young, we didn't fuck with niggas that played Pokemon. It was Yu-Gi-Oh! Town. You know what I'm saying?
No, it wasn't. Like, all right, cool. Hey, I wasn't banging on you, bro. I just wasn't. I wasn't a Pokemon fan. I fucked with Digimon, but I wasn't gonna bang on you because I really like fucking Pokemon. Well, it wasn't a thing for me. All right, I got you. Shout out to you, nigga. Like that's all I said. Like Yu-Gi-Oh's remarkably stupid to me. Like this, but I didn't make fun of people for it. Like how do people not realize that this nigga turned into a different nigga and pretended like
you know what? I agree with you so much on that statement. I just love the actual card game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Strategically, and I never even understood how to play a Pokemon card game. Never got it. I just never.
No, I do not care. But the fact of the matter is this: the fact that you know what,
that's like a sat there and say, yeah, like transformed. They got like 6 inches taller, and voice got deeper.
Yeah,
and everybody was like, yeah, that's still Yugi. What?
No, it's not. That's a different nigga.
That's a different nigga, bro. And then it was surprised when he told him, yeah, I transform into the Pharaoh. You do? That wasn't like, I thought everybody just knew he did that, and they just went with it. But I found out they were genuinely surprised. Wait, so there's like another person inside of you? You don't see this nigga every other duel? He
just turns into a different nigga. Like literally, a different nigga shows up. Like imagine if you playing Michael. Imagine if I decide to play you in basketball, right?
And that's her.
And then you go
turn it to Shaq.
LeBron, and then you turn to LeBron James. I'm not gonna pretend like, oh, that's Britney. I didn't know that. No, nigga, that's LeBron James. Like, why is this nigga here?
And they go to the other side of you going, Kobe. That is it, anyway. Nigga,
no, we already have that. It's called Kuroki no Basket. Kuroki no Basket.
What is that nigga street ball? It turned into the Ella Iverson. Get shorter, actually. Just get shorter.
Because that nigga was actually short.
Yeah.
That nigga's not over 5'10".
Oh, man.
No, we already have that. That's called Kuroki no Basket.
Man.
What you just described is Kuroki no Basket. Like, motherfuckers got legit superpowers in the anime series. I can't stress it enough. Wild.
Yeah, someone was explaining to me. I'm like,
we were explaining that to you on the very first time we were on Sophie. You were like, yeah, these niggas can break each other's egg. Wait, what? That's a power?
Well, nigga just disappears and
no, there's one dude that's just like one of my favorite powers in the whole game, in the whole show. I don't know who has this power. I only watched it once, but I saw this nigga and that nigga was cold. His whole power is I drop my stats by 50%. Everybody on the floor with me stats go up by 50% for a minute.
That could be like 5 plays.
Nigga,
that could be like 5 steals, passes.
Yeah, right. As long as you're not in the way.
Yeah. That could be like 5 plays real quick. That's what moves fast.
I mean,
not talking about running down 100 yards.
Yeah, no.
We're talking like, oh, I saw the ball, throw down a alley hoop.
Yeah, right. Like a lot of shit can happen in a minute.
Yeah,
or no, he can say that I can do that throughout 4. He can do it 1 minute per quarter, or he can save it all for the last 4 minutes of a game. So y'all just win.
Yeah, y'all should be winning, right?
There should be no. Y'all record should be like 80 and 2.
Is there somebody with a legitimate hot spot? Like I can't miss.
Yeah, there's one. No, there is one guy who is like legit. As long as I hit
this particular spot, my shot won't miss.
Yeah, my shot won't miss.
Just think of the ball, bro.
like, make sure he gets to that spot.
Yeah. Help him whole game plan. You'll get him to that spot. Yeah, seriously, get him to that spot. And if we take him out in the 3rd quarter, let him rest up a little bit, bring him back in the 4th quarter,
and get him to that spot.
That's it.
To do it.
And my older cousins, they start game banging. You feel me? So it was just a way of life for me. This is what my family was about.
Absolutely.
It was no choice.
Luckily I had big homies to where they didn't want me to game bang. You feel what I'm saying? They always told me play football.
I had homies that didn't want me to game bang either. You feel me? They was like, AD, go play basketball, go play football. I even had a nigga that Peanut. He used to come to me and say, stop game banging. And I used to think this nigga thought I was soft, y'all. But the whole time, my nigga was being a real man and didn't want me to do this shit. You feel me?
I want to be Bruce Lee, man. Bruce Lee, I want to come home and kick everybody, man. But the Crips was at the movie theater. So we had to fight the Crips, and I'm 9 years old, and I'm like, man, I want to go to the movies. So it wasn't a choice. It was like, man, at the age of 13, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stop being a victim. I'm going to fight back.
Or you can just bust these niggas' ass unaffiliated.
Yeah, right?
I mean,
as a matter of fact, could you imagine being an unaffiliated nigga that was just bang on anybody who's stepping your... I will beat the shit out of any one of y'all niggas, bro.
I'll carry a white flag just to hand it to you so you can surrender.
What? Damn. So somebody recruit him, bro. Like somebody recruit him and then put him in a corner so he can get off the streets. Nigga, I want gang banging peace. And they come
I'm not gang banging.
This nigga out here in danger.
Rival gang.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
Of the police than I am of a rival gang.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit, man.
Can I start? Can I finish? I'm starting this. I fear the police because they're the biggest gang in America.
Point blank.
So they basically got all right to knock us down with no justice after that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Y'all are literally terrorizing the streets. What the fuck is going on here? Like, this is what I'm talking about.
Look, man, they're trying to kill each other and sell drugs in peace.
Perhaps that's the problem. Once again, like every time these niggas like, oh, they can shoot us down without no hesitation. You're not Trayvon Martin, dickhead. You're not Tamir Rice, asshole.
And
you're not
Trayvon
Alton Sterling. You're not Flando Castile.
Trayvon
You're
wasn't
not
even shot by a cop.
Yeah, you're not Sandra Bland. This ain't. You're not a Tatiana
Sandra
Jefferson.
Bland shot because her husband was doing incredibly illegal activities.
No. That I think what you're describing maybe Breonna Taylor.
Oh, okay, it was Breonna Taylor. Yeah.
No, but even then, Breonna Taylor didn't deserve to die in that situation.
Oh no, she just shouldn't have been living with that motherfucker.
True, she shouldn't have been. But
that just, I mean, I'm not. That's not a justification of what happened. But it was like, matter of fact, they showed up, knocked on the door. He started busting. They bust back, and she got caught not realizing because they didn't realize she was in the house. They just know we came looking for you to arrest you. We had warrants. We're coming to arrest you.
Right.
And you respond by shooting through the door. We got more guns than you.
And more importantly, that's justification to then fire said guns that we have.
Yeah. It's not what happened to her. It's most certainly a tragedy. But when people just started saying like, well, I'm talking about, listen. He shot at them.
I'm not saying she should be dead. I am saying that her death isn't on the cops. It's on him.
It's definitely on him. It's definitely on him. And she picked him. But,
Them cop wars, it says to protect and serve.
No, but
they ain't doing none of that. They taking us. So it's like,
but when you say the words, they shoot us down with no justice afterwards. First and foremost, you have to be shooting back. But secondly, no. But that's not even my point. My point is, you're not a fucking victim, nigga.
Yeah, you're not. And also, that doesn't happen as frequently as they're trying to make it seem like it does. I can't recall too many times I hear about mass shootouts between cops and gang members or anything.
That was actually early. That was like
I mean, early 80s and stuff like that. Sure, that happened a lot back then. Yeah, but like nowadays,
no, that ain't happening like that. Not to my knowledge, anyway. If shit going on like that, then where am I? And how come that's not being reported?
I mean, and everything gets reported nowadays because everybody has a phone and everybody's an investigative reporter now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would most certainly be like, damn,
these niggas spread.
Damn, look at that. Oh, that cop got shot.
Oh shit.
Fuck. Oh, that nigga got shot at. You know, it's like, you'll be on Twitter.
Yeah, you be I would be watching the fuck out of that.
You know, you'll be hey Booger. Hey, go over there. Oh my gosh, she's so stupid. It's just like
no, but it's one of those.
Of course, I'm gonna fear you because you're the one that's supposed to protect us. So I'm looking at you in the sense of, okay,
what the fuck is going on here, bro?
A gun out. Right. You feel me? But I'm looking at this man. I know how he coming. It's not a facade. How you gonna come? So I'm prepared for how you gonna come. You feel me? So when a cop come at you, why off top? If I'm supposed to be protected and served, why do I put my hands up all the time?
That's for citizens.
Let's keep it simple, man. I'm afraid of the police because let's say, for instance, my enemy shoot me and I survive. I can go revenge and honor that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the police shoot me, I survive. What the fuck can I do? And he can smoke me and can get away with it. My homies ain't go rally up and go smoke them niggas. I know, you know where it go? They just sent him to Santa Barbara somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? He had a whole
what were you doing to get shot?
That's it.
I want my kids to be in a gang.
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I don't even know how to speak on this.
The reason why I wouldn't want my sons or my daughter to be in a gang is because of the way the perception that society has on a gang. It's
what the fuck is going on?
Community views.
How am I supposed to perceive it? But these niggas are smooth, pretending like they God here. What's happening?
Keep in mind, it's not because gays are dangerous and inherently act in criminal activity, but the fact that society perceives as criminals who act in criminal activity.
Because you are. Man, I don't want my kids joining. I don't want my kids, join up with Joker because they're gonna think that they're psychopaths. You gotta be psychopathic.
Yeah, man. I want my kid to become a mixed martial artist, a professional combat athlete, because people perceive them as people who get knocked out and have concussions all the time and stuff.
They do. That's why we're concerned about them. Most mixed martial artists, they don't want their kids in the fucking ring.
No.
Conor McGregor has said several times, become a fucking doctor, nigga.
Or some shit. Don't get your head bashed in.
Become a doctor.
I do this because I want to be a gladiator. But
Rocky.
Yeah.
His son's not a fucking boxer. Son's a fucking Wall Street stockbroker. And he's like,
yeah.
He he goes to Adrian's grave every day and say, we made it.
Rocky already said, look, what I'm saying, I wasn't, mom told me I wasn't, you really got a brain, but you got a head, it's hard when you would take it, I wasn't really good much else, but you smart.
Yeah, you smart.
All I ever really do is fight.
Yeah.
You're Adrian. I love Rocky, bro. This is why I love Rocky. I remember when he did the rematch with Creed, he was at a press conference, and it was like, well, Rocky, this fight's gonna have a payout of over $150,000. Like, what are you gonna do with all that money? Like, well, first and foremost, I might go buy some new hats, Paulie, he likes snow cone, Paulie. I might go buy you a snow cone machine. I'm gonna get my girl Adrian. Maybe this is a new perfume. I know she likes stuff like that. You like that? Hey, yeah, I'm gonna get this. After that, I don't know, my new coat. They did this.
This nigga don't know. Somebody give him a financial advisor. Give him a tax attorney.
Get some new hats, bro. That's like 0.1% of the money you just made. What's after that? Get Paulie a snow cone machine. That's like $100. What after that? It's like Adrian, get a new perfume bottle, And once she got running down low,
what the fuck is going on? like
we giving this man $200,000.
At some point, that's just irresponsible. Like y'all know this is wrong. Like y'all
giving this man $200,000.
Y'all want him to go bankrupt. I put it like this: that restaurant that he has, he doesn't have that because of him. That had to be because of Adrian. Son.
Before she passed.
Before she passed away.
Yeah.
That wasn't because of him.
Yeah.
That's not because of him.
And it wasn't with a novelty that just a fucking Rocky's restaurant. People show up and be like, "Oh fuck, Rocky is fucking in here."
But other than that, that's not your restaurant. That was Adrian and your son who made that.
I love the relationship between Rocky and Adonis, because Rocky never really had that with his own kid, because he acknowledges he kind of wasn't the best dad, not because he was a terrible one, but because he didn't really know how to be one. He got a second chance with Adonis in a way. I don't know. I
love the Rocky movie. I love that aspect of Rocky, but I also like the fact that Rocky's kid didn't turn out like him, but he still made a very good kid. It's not like he made a bad.
No. When I say Rocky's a bad dad, I'm not trying to say his kid turned out in a bad way. It's just like, it's not like Rocky's like a bad dad. It's just like he just didn't know how to be like an exceptional one, because he was always training, always fighting, always doing this. So
he, you know what it is? He's a realistic take on what Goku would be.
I hate that nigga though, bro.
Goku was trash. I agree. Goku was actually garbage.
Disappearing for years on end. Hey, Shinra, bring my dad back to Earth. Your dad said, "Fuck off."
Maybe I have to make myself clear.
No, my dad. Can you wish him to? Your dad said no, but I want to see. Nah, he's chilling on Yadrak.
Where?
Where's Yadrak?
I gotta go get this nigga, bro. I gotta go get this. Can you wait? All right,
Goku all right, sneaks away from his wife to go train.
No, Shinron. I wish that you send me to where my dad is so I can beat the shit out of him.
That would have been my wish, right? Then send me to wherever the fuck Son Goku is.
So I can give him
Son Gohan.
Yeah.
Send me there.
Yeah.
Sin now.
So I can slide this man the smoothest fade of all time.
This nigga sure say, yeah, your dad, the one called Goku wishes not to return. Did you tell him his son? Yeah, I know he knows.
Send me there, nigga. I'm gonna come see this nigga, bro. I have to slide you my fade. I got it. You got nigga, give me my fade, bro. Give me my fade.
Goku sneaks away from his wife to
he can be smashing the brakes off his wife.
He sneaks away to go train with Beerus and Whis. He literally he has to sneak away. You know, he's like, okay, I'll go with you guys and I'll tell Chi because she's mad that I'm literally never fucking here.
Gang, because all that is an address. But if my child is from a gang, then I don't fear the communities around it. I fear the police. I fear that if my son breaking a house, well, he should go to jail for a year or two. But if he in a gang, he gonna get a 12-year enhancement.
I don't want my daughter to be in the gang because reality, there's only two roads to this shit: either death or jail. It's only few that slip through the cracks.
It's like I don't want my kids a gangbang because I know how gangbanging limits you.
Definitely.
You know, it keeps you stagnated. You know, you can't go out there and be adventurous and see the world. And like for my son, my son, he can grow up and love a woman. Right. And her brothers could be from a gang that now you can't even love who you really want to love because just don't limit yourself. I don't want my kids to limit themselves. You feel me?
This generation of gangbanging is it?
These are the people that are saying I couldn't avoid being in the gang because my parents were in gangs. So inherently, since I grew up around gangs, I have no choice but to join them. They're also saying, I want my children not to join. That's okay with you.
It's a gift and a curse because it's kind of beautiful because we come from a generation that we figuring it out. We breaking it out. We got a lot of black entrepreneurs. We got sports players. We got rappers. We got people that got their own clothing lines. And it's all people that came from a gang. So it's like we not all bad just because we came from
most of them niggas.
But as far as my kids getting involved with that,
most of them niggas are capping. I'm gonna be honest with you about that. The rappers and the most of them niggas are capping.
Most of the niggas.
Because you know why? If I was truly banging like that, and I was in the NBA, right? And I had a game in somewhere downtown Los Angeles against the Clippers or whatever, and everybody knew where I was, what's gonna stop them from?
You can't stop ticket sales.
What's gonna stop them from coming to get me?
Or your family.
No. What's gonna stop? That's that one nigga that killed little TJ. You still that nigga who did that. You think just this nigga made money now. That's why you know what Chief Keef did?
He got the fuck out.
He left Chicago specifically. That's all his enemies.
Or in Chicago.
Live in Chicago. The niggas are not financially stable enough to just go to Chicago and go find him in some gated community the same way Malibu out there in Los Angeles. They're not gonna be able to do that. That's not fucking happening. You know what I mean? You know what he did? He was just like, I'm just gonna leave this area and never come back. Because if I stay here, someone's gonna try to kill me. Someone's gonna try to kill me. But they just said, bro, I'm in the hood is when I'm passing through, bro. Who the fuck wants to be hood rich? I'm out of here.
I'm fucking gone.
I'm gone. So it just is crazy.
You don't have to gangbang to do all this stuff because you could go way further.
Well, he did say it's a choice, so.
Without those gang ties. But also, gang culture influences Tupac got influenced by gang cultures and cost him his life. So it's like, it's like gang culture influences everybody. But for my kids, my nieces,
it does not.
I'm pretty Gucci over here.
I'm fine.
Me personally, I don't have any kids, but this topic right here, I got a little twist to it. It's the definition of the word because see, us being black, the definition of a gang is, they hoodlums, they thugs. But if you from a white gang, that's a collective community. I
don't think anybody
says that. Do the same thing.
No, niggas in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
So you know what? I just might want my kids to be in a gang, a damn good one.
As you got,
but like.
Right?
Or like,
if I lost something, and
I don't like the Hells Angels the way I don't like the Bloods, nigga.
MS-13 and all the biggest cartels,
They're just
Right,
as
Yakuza,
bad. They're
Triad,
just as bad.
Bratva,
Just
right?
Sleeping Dogs is a whole game. Is a whole game. Is a whole game based on you taking down the Sun On Yi.
Yeah. That is fucking terrible.
They're fucking awful.
Yeah.
They're fucking up Hong Kong, bro. They're a problem.
Which I don't even understand the games. Like, oh man, the whole morality aspect of the game is like, yeah, it's up to you as a player to decide not to get wrapped up. I'm not gonna get wrapped up in this shit. This is undercover shit, bro. I'm aiming to take you motherfuckers down.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for this nigga Winston. Whatever the fuck what happens. Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad that Peggy died.
Innocent people, sure.
Yeah, innocent people.
Yeah.
But gangbangers being killed by other gangbangers, not really all that crazy.
I'll play it apart. Oh, that man.
Nigga, that's crazy.
Oh, but I'm still getting paid to go beat the fuck out of gang members.
No, you gotta talk to the game. You gotta talk to that game. You gotta talk to that game the way you talk to a girl. What? Wow. That's crazy. No.
That's crazy.
What? Wow. That's crazy.
What?
Wow. That's crazy. What?
No, don't forget every now and then.
I told you that bitch is crazy.
Don't forget every now and then. For real.
That's tough.
Word.
That's wild.
That's wild. That's wild.
What? Word. Nigga, that's crazy. What? Word. Nigga, that's crazy. I don't know what the fuck this bitch said. I don't know what the fuck this bitch. I think she said something about rapper paper.
APD or our sheriff, some shit for us. You feel me? So yeah,
I would actually said that it was non-black people doing gang activity. I'm pretty sure everybody dislikes the cartel. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure actual violent like biker gangs or whatever the fuck are. And first and foremost, there are white people in Bloods and Crips.
Yeah.
Because they still live in the same areas as you motherfuckers. What the hell are you talking about?
Hell yeah, I want my kid to be in a gang, a positive one though.
Don't do this video.
So you like niggas banging on Pokemon? Like
well, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Not a gang? Is that what you're trying to say?
Like not a, because you can get like, oh, the gang's all here type shit. Hey, let's split up, gang, like that.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Like the mystery crew, right? Like Scooby Doo, that type of gang.
I don't know what the fuck
like a gang of friends playing bowling on Saturday.
I don't know what the fuck this nigga's talking about.
Like, or are you talking like gang bangers? Because you just say positive gang banging.
Nigga, that's not a gang. I'm confused.
Real members aren't going to show up.
Certified.
Uptown,
I
downtown.
feel like that comment is
West
probably
Blue.
very.
I don't fucking know.
Everybody
Gang
would
signs.
question that, like, what type of gang
Jordan
members would want to speak. Everybody.
Yo, what set you rep, cuz? I rep that Sam nigga. What's up?
I'm the fireball jutsu, motherfucker. What the fuck are you doing? Tiny Loke Smooth. Skyscraper Boulevard 107.
Tiny Loke Smooth. Bro,
from the sky? Like what?
They just abbreviate
Shorten
that.
Abbreviate
that.
Everybody want to talk.
Certified. I feel like that comment is probably very kind of like valid in a sense because everybody will question that, like what type of gang members will want to speak openly about gangs on TV. But that's
y'all do it on the internet anyway.
The leaders from the followers of the gang. So it's all a mindset, y'all. It's really a mindset. I'm talking about getting over beefing with your enemies and everything. It starts with your mindset first, and hopefully I can shine enough light to everybody see everybody else see what I'm doing and be like, all right, he came from that. He did this and he doing this, and now look at him. And he's still back in this hood, which I really commend Nipsey for everything he did because he showed us that at the end of the day, Nipsey Hussle got so big and he died from gangbanging politics. He died being a 60 Crip that the world couldn't even believe it, so they said it was a conspiracy. But
Right,
at the heart of it, he lived his life as a real gangbanger and did what he was supposed to do. And when he died for standing up for what's right. That every gangbanger should have felt the same way. And it showed behind the love that he got that. And I feel like as a gangbanger, that's how you would want your legacy to be when you die. It's like, I'm bigger than gangbanging.
For the people
If you die from it,
judge this gang banging and all that, it's like this. Like, I'm you and you me. I could easily live your life if God placed me right there. You feel me? I'm living my best life that I was given. I wasn't given a golden spoon. I wasn't given a silver spoon.
I did that. In order to not be a gamer, you have to have an incredibly privileged lifestyle. When I grew up in the same hoods and ghettos as a lot of people who were in gangs, and I decided to not go outside. Honestly, it was my first person. I just like, because I've seen way too much shit happening. When I'm watching 10-year-olds and 12-year-olds
getting fucking smoke,
fighting each other and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna stay inside, play Sonic the Hedgehog. It's just like, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that because anytime I go outside, somebody's trying to fight me or something. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm just gonna stay inside. And then when you get to high school, I'm seeing all this stuff happen to people. I'm just gonna hang in the library. Because there's always fights in the hallways and the cafeterias and stuff, and niggas doing this and flags. Like, I'm just gonna avoid you people and not get wrapped into whatever stupid shit you're doing because I want to watch the next Avengers movie.
This is shit I want to do, but more importantly, the idea of I don't want my. No, first,
in fact, he said you clearly you can't because you didn't make the choices I made. I just avoided.
No, you could have made those choices.
No, I'm saying clearly he did. No, because I got actual brothers in my family tatted and gained. You have fun with that.
That sounds distinctly not like fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna play some video games.
But also, this is my thing with gangbangers. I'm gonna say it with my whole chest. The reason why I've never been afraid of none of y'all niggas is because none of y'all niggas can stand alone and feel that way.
That's true.
I've never met a gangbanger that can stand alone and feel the way he feels as if he was in the gang.
That's true. All your bravado comes from the fact that you're surrounded by like a little militia or whatever.
But your bravado comes from the fact that there's 8 niggas around you.
Yeah.
At all times.
Nigga, meet me one-on-one though. Let's see. I mean, I'm not afraid of a single man on this planet for one sole reason. We all eat, sleep, shit, bleed, and die. All of us. You are no different. I don't care how many tattoos you have on your body. I don't care. Nigga, if I punch you in the throat and knee you in the groin, you will be in incredible pain. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? It's just like, if I headbutt you, your nose will break. You know what I mean? You're not a fucking superhero because you wear the same color every day of the week. I'm just being like real honest. Like,
wait.
Like if I slam my forehead into your nose, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna get concussed. Your nose is gonna break. It doesn't matter who or what you are.
But I'm just not afraid of you niggas.
But I'm telling you why I'm not. The anatomical, biological, physical reason why I'm not afraid. You're not invincible. You're a person.
See, you're looking at it from that. I'm just come from a place of I'll beat the shit out of all y'all niggas, bro.
But that's what I'm saying though.
I hate
literally, that's what I'm saying.
I hate all y'all niggas.
No, the thing about hate, it's just like, bro, I have no reason to fear you. You bleed. I have no reason to fear you. You bleed. If I whacked the nigga upside the head with a brick and the brick shattered and then he wiped the dust off his face and there wasn't a scratch on him, then I'll fear that motherfucker.
It's time to move around.
It's time to move. That's somebody to fear. I don't care how many tattoos you got. I throw a brick upside your head. What's going to happen to you? Same thing's going to happen to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just, but that's the only point I'm making. It's just like, I never got the concept. People's like, I'm something wrong, bro. You're I'm more afraid of Amanda Nunes than I am of you.
I just do not care about none of y'all niggas. I'll choke the shit out y'all niggas. Fuck y'all niggas.
I have no reason to hate. I don't hate anybody.
No, I don't. Maybe I'm just coming from the energy that I got in high school. And that was just my thing in high school. I was like,
your dumbass life decisions don't affect me until they do.
And once they do, then they do.
Yeah. So far, your dumbass life decisions do not affect me. I don't hate you for making your dumbass life decisions. You want to fuck your life up, you fuck your life up. I don't give a fuck. It's not. I don't like. It's just. But like, if you fuck with me, then we have real problems, and you will see I'm really not fucking afraid. You know what I mean? So I don't care. I don't care. Whatever it takes. You know, my dad taught me when I was little. He said, "Bro, if you ever get into a conversation, he said nose, neck, elbows, knees, groin. That's where you aim. Take them out. Don't be swinging punch niggas in the jaw. That's how dumb niggas fight." He said, somebody's coming for you, you take them out. Kick their knees out. Punch them in the throat. Hit them in the solar plexus. Hit them in the groin. He said, take them out. Use your elbows. Cut them open. He said, take them out. Sitting here throwing haymakers every day like you fucking Kimbo Slick. No, I'm not doing that. I'm taking you out. If there's a rock on the ground, I'm picking up, I'm bashing you in the head. What reason do I have to...
What's this fair fight?
What is this fair fight bullshit you talking about? What are you talking about?
Fair fights.
Since no, what the fuck are you talking about? You're trying to hurt me. It's my job to hurt you before you hurt me.
Got this little styrofoam plate and this plastic.
I will knee you in the chin.
I'm gonna go with it. So before you get judgmental and say they gang banging it, they doing it. Come see. It's all about what you make it.
No, I don't want to come and see. You just told me most of y'all spend time in jail. I will distinctly not come and see. I'm not going to go. Why do you want to go? Why you want to be there? Tell me why you want to go. Tell me why you want to go.
Tell me why you want me to be there. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I can smoke weed at home.
What are we gonna do? Shoot up neighborhoods for what? Shoot the neighborhoods that I ultimately live in, jackass. Like,
you know, respect about certain Chinese gangs. They do no activity in their own neighborhood. None at all. They won't even sell. Like it's a cultural thing. They refuse. They always go to other neighborhoods and fuck their other neighborhoods up. But you know, I guess that's even more fucked up. But at least they understand what we're doing is we'll fuck our neighborhood up. When you're selling on the corner and you live 3 blocks down, you know, it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. Why fuck up your own area you live in?
Sitting here with y'all. I never thought I'd be sitting with no Bloods. I never thought I'd be sitting with no Compton Crips. I never thought I'd be sitting with no other gang but 60s. And I didn't want to sit with no other gang when I was a youngster. I didn't want to do nothing but go hurt people. I didn't want to do nothing but gang bang and make the hood proud. But now, that's out the question. My fight is for these people, for them. My fight is for every LA gang. That's my fight. I'm for every LA gang now. So if anybody got a problem with that, or got a problem with them pushing this piece, we gonna holler.
We got it out the mud.
You got a problem with me trying to be peaceful. I'm gonna show you how unpeaceful I can be, nigga.
Don't catch this. That's
hate yourself just now.
That's not the energy you want to give. Bad. That's bad.
You know, part of me I was thinking, okay, I respect what this guy is saying right now. That he was like, yeah. So you got a problem with that? Wait, hold on, time out. That is not. So now you coming at civilians. Now you coming at civilians.
But I'm not even coming at civilians. It's like, no, you're doing it wrong, way.
Like Donald Trump, no $1 million loan. We got it out the mud.
And fuck how you feel, bro. Anybody that can turn $1 million into $5 billion, that's a dramatic increase. That's not. I can give most of you $1 million and you wouldn't turn it into $5 billion. I can give the average person $1 million. They would never turn it into $5 billion.
I wouldn't turn it into $5 billion. Probably wouldn't.
So you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. You went bankrupt twice, yeah, but you know what? Would Disney went bankrupt like 6 times?
And you know what he is? Well, his now family.
Yeah.
One of the richest.
Unfucking stoppable. Yeah. Well, some people understand is like, bro, bankruptcy, something that's part of the game. Sometimes you intentionally file for bankruptcy just to save whatever money you got left, so you can keep building on it and keep doing it. Because sometimes you might invest or do something that doesn't quite work. But I'm saying, nigga, you turn $1 million into $5 billion. That is a small loan. If you turn it into $5 billion, that is small. I don't get why people try to clown Trump for saying that. Nigga, you turned $1 million into $5 billion. Doing the craziest shit ever. A stupid reality TV show. Just showing up on fucking wrestling. You did the craziest shit ever. The craziest shit ever. You turned $1 million to $5 billion. I haven't satisfied with $1 million.
Yeah, I wasn't satisfied with $1 million.
You turned it to $5 billion. That's great. I just don't. I never got why people say that as some kind of way to like. Do you realize he turned $1 million into $5 billion? Do you understand the difference? First off, that's $999,999,999 plus 1 5 times. People understand how much money is. You know what I mean? People understand like how much money $1 billion is compared to $1 million. That's a dramatic. That's 999 millions. That's how much $1 billion is. That's a lot. That's a lot of fucking money. You did that 5 times? You did that 5 times?
You gotta be different.
You gotta be different. You did that 5 times. For $1 billion, you should be set for. Who needs more than $1 billion?
Tony Stark made his billion by accident.
Damn. We going in on that one?
Yeah, we're in that there. What?
Oh shit. What the fuck? Give me 1 second. I gotta find this.
What just happened?
I don't know. I gotta find it. I gotta find this. Give me 1 second though.
What video are we looking
at? Today's. Let me see if I can just type this on. I gotta find this.
All I had to do was just shut.
Oh, okay, is that like the whole? Okay, somebody put this motherfucker back up on the internet.
What the fuck is
this? Somebody put this motherfucker back on the internet. Hey guys, we about to. This is about to be good. This is about to be great. I love this guy. I love this guy. He's awesome.
Wait, let's roll through this one?
Yeah, I'm about to real quick. Hello, people. It was Zion Morris was good. Rolo, fandom was trash. Fandom was trash. Hey, so you said that pic with John Kitt protesting for climate change. Okay, I'm gonna say something.
What?
This is not like.
What are you talking about?
I just want to say something real quick. This is not like denial of like global warming or anything like that. Because I think anybody who does this is just pretty fucking stupid. But what I'm saying is, from my understanding, right, this planet was like a ball of lava, then it was a ball of water, then it was a ball of ice, then it was a ball of greenery, then it became a ball of ice again, then it became a desert, then it became a ball of greenery again. But what I'm saying is the climate has consistently, constantly, and will forever fucking change. When people talk about global warming, you're not talking about the climate of the planet changes because that constantly always happens. You're talking about the planet becoming hospitable for human life in the future. I feel like I don't give a fuck if it is, if it isn't. Because if we make this planet no longer hospitable for our life, guess what? The planet's going to rebalance itself again. It's going to freeze over and do the shit it does, always has done. And then whatever life is left will be whatever life is left. But if we fuck the planet up to where it's no longer hospitable for human life, that's what we deserve.
Maybe.
I'm not sure if that's a hot take. I'm just like, I don't care about global warming in the sense that I don't care if human life can be sustained on this planet. I honestly don't. Like, because you can't stop the climate from changing. You can't. It will constantly and always do that. You know, this planet was a ball of ice 2 times, right?
I hear you.
This planet was a ball of ice 2 times.
I hear you. I don't know if you, as a Dragon Ball Z fan, know what just happened today.
What?
Apparently, Chris Ayers, who's the voice of Frieza, died.
Oh, damn. Rest in peace, Chris Ayers, man. Everybody, yo, hey, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Apparently, no.
We'll talk about that at another date.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Well,
let me get through these. Yeah. So I was just saying, look, climate change protest. It's stupid. The climate will always change. Like it's just like there's nothing we can do about it, bro. Superman is overpowered. He is. And that's what makes him incredible. It's because he doesn't actually use it. If Lex was raised to aliens, he wouldn't be on the team with Sinestro. Lex is more of an opportunist, though. You know what I mean? Like, and he's not so much. His beef with Superman isn't the fact that he's an alien. No, Lex really isn't racist to aliens. Lex's main beef is the fact that Superman is constantly referred to as Earth's favorite son. And he's like, hello, I'm actually fucking human. He's just like, and I do awesome shit as Lex Luthor. I build trains and cities and shit, you know. And he just wants his recognition as being the greatest human ever.
I kind of feel him on that a little bit.
And the Fiddle Loner is here, Team Rocky on a peaceful game. Yeah, I know these niggas are fucking crazy. Let's watch this guy. This is about to be so good. It's about to be so good.
What's going on, gentlemen? Tonight,
what's up?
Is a moment for self-reflection.
There we go.
Matter of fact,
you ready for some self-reflection?
Shed a little light on this subject. I could have been a predator. And I am a little sympathetic to R. Kelly. I know that sounds really, really crazy, but hear me out. I guess I need to start with what I've done.
I've heard of this thing already.
When I was doing my Craigslist protocols, hot and heavy, I would get a ton of high school girls answering my ads. And typically, I ignored them. Because even though I have a similar appetite to R. Kelly, I like young women. But I don't like children. But this is how a child tricked me. Typical.
So before we delve further into this glorious video, do you have any thoughts? They just want to just keep experiencing it for right now.
I'm gonna go to the gas station and grab these on drink real quick. I've already seen most of this. This is the reason why I don't like it when dudes. Like, you ever ask a dude like what type of girl you like, and he starts to describe the girl, and you're like, "Nigga, that's a child." Nigga, that's a child. Like that's literally. No, I just want a girl with like big titties, with like they're like up here, you know, all perky and shit, and then she's like kind of small and slender, but you know, and then cellulite and stuff like that, kind of like. I'm like, so you want somebody's child? That's my baby, bro.
Well, I mean, what do you mean by when you say that, though? Because like, there are adult women
who look like that,
20s and 30s, who just happen to be 5'2" and shorter, that are A cups and less than 110 pounds. So you're trying to say those women don't have the right to?
No, I'm saying that for that to be somebody's it's one thing for you to. It's one thing for that to be just like a fancy, but when that is the requirement.
Well, I'm not even talking about like in terms of being a requirement, like because like I heard people say something like that before, and it's like, yeah, whenever I see guys with like short women, small women, they just like, yeah, you just want a child. Like, what if he actually really loves that woman?
No,
and that's an adult woman.
Yeah, no, that's just no. I don't use heights to justify it. Nigga, I was drafted. I'm taller than most of the girls. No, I'm taller than every girl I've ever dated.
I'm talking about women who are like who are really out there. I'm talking about women who are like 4'10", 5'1", 5'2", 4'11". You know,
Angelique.
Yeah, like women who are
my ex-girlfriend Angelique.
Yeah, like women who are generally short and they're like 90 pounds, 110 pounds. And but that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about women who fit this because I know them like this. Like women who, and they told me, bro, it's really hard to date guys because they all say like, oh man, you're like an adult kid and like that. And when you hear them say that, like that's kind of fucked up because it's hard for no reason for you to find somebody, even though people say, yeah, you're awesome. It's just Your breasts are too small. Your hips aren't wide enough. You're too short.
You don't look like a woman.
And I'm just like, well, damn, man. And I always tell them, I was like, yeah, that's just like it sucks because you're like a cool person. You like,
I get you. Like, I run it, but it would be similar to. I'm dating this girl right now. I just started dating her. Like, well, kind of, sort of. And I asked her what would she do if I were to shave all my facial hair. She was like, "Oh, we probably wouldn't talk again until you get your facial hair back." Like, it's like, want my man to actually look like a man. And I'm like,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty baby faced if I shave.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
so with that being, so I understand why you feel that way. So on the same spectrum, she doesn't understand why men feel that way. Like, you don't look like a woman.
See, the way I come from that is like the older I get, I've realized women in all different shapes and sizes attract me.
For me, what?
Watch out, because I think she just almost stepped me on phone.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Like, no, women of all shapes and sizes. They just, it doesn't really matter. Even if I met a chick tomorrow who's like 4'11", 110 pounds, A cup. If we get along and the sex is about, I really wouldn't care that you're that short. You know what I mean? It's just like to disqualify you because you're a short girl with a small frame, kind of crazy, and especially if you get I'm more so at this point in my life, after doing ratchet bitch after ratchet bitch, I'm like, I'm truly just trying to find somebody I can get along with. However she looks, I'm just gonna take it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find somebody I can truly get along with. You know what I mean? And I think it's crazy to disqualify someone for reasons they can't really control. And it's like, I think a lot of women do this too. They'll disqualify guys. It's like they look for reasons to disqualify guys. Like, I met a really nice guy, so okay, so why aren't you with him? Well, he wears sweatpants. What? Yeah, he wears sweatpants and like his glasses, and he watches football every Monday. And it's like, does he slap you? Does he like? No, he's a great, awesome guy. So go be with him. Well, he has an Android. And, my guy needs to have an iPhone. Are you fucking retarded?
Well, I don't.
You know what I'm saying? I think they're too quick to disqualify a potential partner just for the most absurd reasons. It's just like, you're gonna disqualify a guy because he has an Android. It's just and the reason why I make that example, I've literally been told that.
Yeah.
He's an Android.
I'm sure, yeah.
What?
I'm just not gonna.
What? Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Has an Android.
Yeah. This is why I don't listen to him.
I'm just like, so there's nothing wrong with the guy, is what you're telling me. Like, he has an Android though. What the fuck? My guy has to buy Apple products. Are you fucking kidding me? Is that not absurd to you?
Yeah, it is. But also, don't listen to what these hoes say, because these hoes minds change like the wind.
All I'm saying, guys, if you meet a nice girl, don't just disqualify her because she's short. It's just like, because you might not never meet another bitch better than her.
True.
And that bitch might pack you lunch every day and come home and rub your feet, suck your dick without questions. It's like, you gonna disqualify her because she's short? Oh man, like just I don't know, being short. Think about it this way: she's fun size. Now, make sure that age is over 18 though.
Let's listen to what this guy has said.
Oh, this guy has to say a lot. He's not talking about what I'm talking about. He's talking about a whole different thing entirely.
Yeah.
They would be young. There would be lots of signs that this girl was very, very young. And I would just ignore them. Then this one girl.
So he would see the signs and ignore them.
We started to talk, and she was an exceptionally mature 17-year-old. Let me say this.
Doesn't exist.
This chick was 17.
Doesn't exist.
Her conversation was different. She actually was a hairdresser. and she answered my ad, and I fucked her. And oh my God, she had these amazingly firm double D titties. That should have been my clue, because when she would lay on her back, they would stand up.
Different, man. I be driving
and they were not fake titties. That should have been my clue. But you know, I was caught up in the delicious pussy, and she did everything I wanted her to do. Then one of the things that I would do is I would do social media search on all my chicks just out of curiosity. So I'm like doing my social media search, and I find her Facebook page, and I see her with her high school friends. And I'm like, oh shit. So I call her up and I ask her, because, you know, she told me she was 21. That's what she told me. And I was like, serious question. And at this time, I had fucked this chick 10, 15 times. And you cannot unfuck a chick. You can't unfuck her. And I was like, I need you to tell me something. How old are you? And then she got very silent, and she said, I'll be 18 in 4 months. Then she also said the age of consent in Georgia is 16, so you're good. And I'm like, right. So she comes over.
You can fuck 16-year-olds in Georgia,
conversation, because she was everything that I liked.
I know.
I like women who 5'3". She was 5'2".
It's fucking weird.
She had huge titties, little waist, fat ass, pretty.
He's technically speaking what he's saying. He's. I looked it up. No legal ramifications for that whatsoever. Like if she was 17, then he's completely in the clear. There's about 20 states where the fucking 16-year-olds is A-okay.
Federally,
yeah,
it's wrong.
Yeah.
She was my prototype, even though she was extremely young. And you know what I kept doing? I kept fucking her. Because I was like, at this point, I fucked her 15 times. And it was just like, the crime was done. So I just kept fucking her from she was 17 to 22. And R. Kelly and I are similar, but we're very different, because I have safeguards. I know when I'm getting out of control. And I kind of ran analysis on this. And she was older. Her parents weren't breathing down her neck. And this is how a lot of young girls end up with older dudes. Their parents are not heavily involved in their lives, where they have the time and the freedom to get away with this stuff. And her parents didn't check her. She'd go out, she'd spend the night out. Her parents were like, she came home alive, cool. Her parents were not on her. So I didn't have to worry about catching a charge from the parents. And once again, we just kept doing our thing from 17 to 22. I fucked this chick for 5 years. And I ain't ashamed at it at all. She was willing. She wanted it. And here we come to R. Kelly. R. Kelly is being portrayed as a
legal by the state, so can you get mad at him?
Nigga, you say you like fucking underage pussy and call it a day, bro. Just call yourself a villain and call it a day, nigga.
This nigga's a super villain, bro.
He is.
Coming from a super villain. This nigga's a super villain.
No, my problem with super villain is that he's low-key justifying what he did.
Like her parents wasn't around. I was in Georgia. I could have fucked her. She was 16, not catch a charge. And so I was like, it's the glee on his face as he speaks. Like, he's just like, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I smashed that hoe.
Bro, this nigga say, you know what I did? I kept fucking. I was like, bro, he said it with such. I'm not ashamed of it. I was like, oh Lord,
such gusto.
It's like the gusto.
The gusto is hard.
hardcore gusto, right?
That gusto is heavy,
Bro, this nigga, he's just like, yeah,
This nigga wild, bro.
I did it, you know. What can I say? You know what I mean? I was like, oh my God.
You can say a lot.
This man's a super villain, bro.
A predator, right?
Yes.
Kelly is being portrayed as a predator, right?
Yes.
I will say one thing about R. Kelly. I will say the same thing Riley Human said. I see piss coming, I move.
Right.
Riley Freeman, yeah, she saw piss coming, she said. Just like, yeah, so it's like, so when does personal responsibility started coming into play here? You know what I mean? It's like, you know, that girl isn't little. I'm little. Gary Coleman little. That girl ain't little. You know, I'm just like, hey. And then Dave Chappelle asked him, how old is 15 really? You know? Who knows? I don't know. I don't believe as a 15-year-old boy, you can convince me to get pissed on if I didn't want to. That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm just like, I don't think you can, like, I think I know if I want to get pissed on or not when I'm 15. You know? Yeah, you know, so it's just, though there's no way she can legally give consent, I'm pretty sure that girl wanted to get pissed on by R. Kelly. I'm just saying. I'm telling the truth.
Did
I think
he
she wanted to
hold
get
a
pissed on.
gun
For real, I
to
really
these
believe
women's
that.
heads? Years and years ago, back before the internet, I saw the R. Kelly tape. If you remember,
How,
it was a
nigga?
VHS tape that was sold around in barbershops.
Yeah.
And it was him. It was him. He was peeing on this girl. He was having sex with her. It was 100% him.
Child pornography?
This is where R. Kelly went wrong.
Child pornography was just being sold in barbershops.
Yeah. I watched that at barbershop. You're like, this nigga really eating this girl ass up. Nigga, that's crazy.
The 15-year-old girl.
Yeah. Yeah. We were like, this nigga really fucking this 15-year-old girl, bro. He was fucking this 15-year-old pussy, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
What's supposed to do to that? Beat off to it?
Nah, we were just surprised that this shit was happening.
Oh, like, okay.
We were like, this, just like the Ray J tape. When we thought, who the fuck is this Kim Kardashian bitch? This Kim Kardashian bitch is good.
Yeah, she couldn't tell, but then Ray J got the camera in his face the whole time. I can't fucking enjoy the tape. Nigga, the purpose of men in porn is to be on camera as little as possible. Why the fuck are you constantly talking? I hated that. I couldn't. That's one of the worst tapes I've ever seen in my life. Because Ray J's in it too much. Nigga, nobody wants to.
No one wants to see you.
Nobody wants to see you. Nigga,
once we know it's you,
there's a fine ass Armenian bitch in front of you. Yeah. Put the camera on her. Like,
as much as possible, bro.
Yeah. Nobody actually wants to see you. You do realize that, right? Like, I don't know who told him that was a good idea. Not fucking Kim K on the tape. Sure, I'm saying, like, focus on her. Nobody wants to see Brandy's little brother in a fucking sex tape. Unless he's fucking Brandy. I mean, unless Brandy is fucking in. Well, damn. That's wild. That's wild. What I meant to say, what came out wasn't, like I meant to say I would like to see Brandy, not Brandy's little brother, but like, yeah.
If Brandy was getting fucked on sex tape, nigga, I want to see that.
Nigga, I would have a hard copy of that.
Right, hard
copy on disc.
On disc.
For the rest of my life.
Hey, I got the disc of Brandy.
I got the Brandy tape back in 2006. What? What are you gonna put that shit on? What? Can you burn that hole for me? Yeah, sure. Send an email.
Nigga, send me that right now.
You want to watch Cinderella get fucked? No,
I do.
Oh.
Shit,
R. Kelly
was a
good-looking man.
Katie Cassidy.
R. Kelly had fame. R. Kelly was rich, and he was reckless.
Black
See, he has that appetite.
Let's go.
And I'm going to try to explain this appetite to you guys who don't have this appetite. Because the normal man doesn't have
the fact that he uses this word.
R. Kelly was rich. He went wrong. Percent him. And this is where R. Kelly went wrong.
Fucking a 15-year-old?
R. Kelly was a good-looking man.
Right.
R. Kelly had fame.
Right.
R. Kelly was rich.
Right.
and he was reckless.
Right.
See, he has that appetite.
Right.
And I'm going to try to explain this appetite to you guys who don't have this appetite. Because the normal man doesn't have this appetite.
You damn straight, nigga.
What? Can I Google the definition of appetite? Because I think I've lost my mind for a second.
He said that shit is smooth.
He's saying that shit like he's not saying, yeah. 16-year-olds, I fucked them. I spelled appetite wrong. I'm so fucking appetite. A natural desire to satisfy a bodily need, especially for food. Oh my God. He's using the word correctly. He's using the word correctly. A strong desire or liking for something. Oh my fucking God.
There is something special about fucking a young girl who's doesn't have a lot of miles on her. She doesn't have a lot of experience.
Bro, what's wrong with 20-year-olds?
I remember
what's wrong
this
with
chick.
20-year-olds?
She was 22, and she did not.
What's wrong with 20-year-olds, bro? I just want to know. What's wrong with 20-year-olds?
No, nigga. I'm in my late 20s, early 30s right now, and I can't imagine me dealing on a conversation when bitch was 18.
I'm gonna be honest with you, as a 26-year-old dude, I'm not here to fucking talk to you. I'm just here to fuck the shit out of you. Yeah, yo, you hate it. It was like, well, I can. You know, as long as I can, I probably would. No, I mean, nothing's unless, you know.
There's I put like this.
Unless, because, you know, not every fucking 18-year-old is a ditzy dumbass. You know, this is some way I can kind of like mold you and inform you. So by the time you're like 23, you can be my perfect wife and I'll just marry you. And
I'm not doing none of that. Not.
Honestly, you don't got the patience, something like that.
No, don't. 18. Nigga, there's no one over the age of 23 that want to talk to, honestly. Like, and 23 is pushing it. Right now, the woman that I'm talking to right now is actually older than me. So I can't imagine just sitting through a conversation with 18.
Oh, it doesn't get better. One of the last girls I was heavily involved with was 21. Vapid. But she was actually vapid. I was at my neighbor's house the other day. I was talking to his grandchildren. I was talking to a 15-year-old. This kid was smart as hell. I was like, damn, you're smarter than some 20-year-old chicks I know. Well, dude, what the hell do you be doing? So, you know, it really is just a matter of the individual at that point.
No, bro. I'm trying to tell you that there's not 18-year-old girl in the history of 18-year-old girls that I'll ever find attractive. There's not. I put it like this. I'll put it to you like this.
Bad baby would get this dick in a heartbeat.
Who?
I don't know. Is that her name? I don't know her actual fucking name.
Is it Danielle Bergoli?
Whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yep. And then get the fuck out of my apartment. I'm sorry. Because at that point, young pussy is still pussy.
I'll be on young pussy, bro.
Really? You want
young pussy? Not about.
You want dried up 40-year-old pussy?
It's not about dried up. It's about. It's about.
I'm not talking about building a life in it. I'm talking solely smashing.
I'm building
that. You got an old soul then.
I'm like.
Yeah, old soul.
I'm just old.
My dad was 10 years older than my mom. He was on to something.
Listen, I'm not okay. Here's my rule: divide your age in half and add 9. That's the youngest woman you should ever mess with. So 22 is the youngest woman you should mess with.
I have a lot of sexual experience.
I got it, man.
Not me.
But like I said, my dad's literally 10 years older than my mom.
24 mine will be 24.5. That's the youngest one I should mess with. 24.5.
Mm-hmm. You can meet the dopest 22-year-old in the world and look right over her.
I probably will. Hey, here's the catch.
Yeah.
I probably will. because she's fucking 22.
That's an adult.
I can't do it.
That's when we started messing around.
And
I pulled out my dick, and she was like, "You think that's
you
gonna
know
fit?"
what I mean? Like, I'm not about to discuss.
So I knew that this girl had not had a lot of sexual experience
because they're a certain age.
And
like
there is something with a 15-year-old special
couldn't believe
about
how
fucking a chick who doesn't have a lot of sexual experience.
I had conversations with 21-year-old girls who were fucking vapid. That I mean, every 21-year-old girl is fucking vapid. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's just
no, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just assume that somebody is like just a fucking tard. Now, I'm talking to a 21-year-old girl, and her whole conversational skills was like, oh my God. So, like, the other day, I was like, and my nails done. And it was like a week later, like, my pinky nail came off. Stop talking to me. Like, you know, that would be my response. Stop talking to me, please. Like, stop. Like, at this point, stop talking to me. But I'm not going to just assume that every chick in that age range is just fucking, Because some of that was 10 years older than my mom. Clearly, he was on to something. My dad could have got a chick who was 30-something or whatever the hell age he met my mom. My mom just turned 50 last year, I think. So I'm 26. My mom had to have me. She was like 22 or 23 or something. She had to, right?
Yeah.
So, hey, I'm just
because everything you do to her is fun. It's all brand new. And if you've got that type of appetite, it can be insatiable. Like R. Kelly could have had the baddest.
I got a huge appetite for women in general. I don't know
R.
why
Kelly
you have
had
a
that
appetite for it.
And this appetite could be the downfall of many, many men. Because, you know, I'm not judging because I'm in a part of the kinky community. But R. Kelly,
I like BDSM too.
allowed
About
his
that shit.
appetite to literally wreck his life. Because once you get into orchestrating a trafficking syndicate, what does this mean?
Sex code, didn't he?
R. Kelly was having other people find and vet girls for him. And that's when it got out of control. This is the reason that I never got caught, because I never brought anyone else into my circus, so to speak. When I was doing it, was just me and the girls.
Wait.
Never ever brought anyone else in the circus.
Is he like low-key dressing on himself?
But here's my problem. He's being portrayed as a predator, right?
Because that's what he is.
Here's the thing.
That's what he portrays.
Remember when I started this video and I told you I had all these high school girls answering my Craigslist ads? Did I have a gun to their head? Did I ask them to reply to my ads? They were searching this out. So this is why I have a problem with the predator label, because they were willing participants in the dynamic. I can tell you, I remember this one girl who answered my ad, and she was 15 years old.
Eesh.
15 years old. We were talking and stuff, and I knew I was never going to meet this chick. I just talked to her, and she sent me dirty pictures. She was running 100 miles an hour in that direction. And I'm quite sure that she hooked up with some older man. You hear of girls who are 15, 16, 17-year-old hooking up with 30, 40-year-old.
Actually, no, he's not completely untrue. Because a lot of the girls at Elsick, when we were going there, particularly when I was going there, who got pregnant, they didn't get pregnant by niggas in that school.
No, they got pregnant by niggas who did not go to that school. No, I know chicks, personally, like friends in general, who told me, yeah, I was like 13, 14, 15, intentionally hanging out with guys who are way older than 19, 20 and stuff like that. And she said it was not forced or anything. And I'm just like, damn, I mean, that does happen. Girls do grow up too fast, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
You know.
They want older men.
So then the blame will be put on you as the dude, because it doesn't matter if that girl is seeking you out. Nigga, by law,
You do not have to answer that, bro.
Yeah, my law.
Like I said, I don't talk to 18.
Now, if you're in Georgia, smash them 16-year-olds.
Don't do that.
You can't go to jail.
I'm serious. I said state-wise you can't. Federally you can.
Men. You know how common that is? Let me tell you something.
It's actually pretty common, to be honest.
And it's kind of out there. I was running my ads, and I had this woman who was a mother. And she was like, "Are you a black bull?" And I was just like, "Yes, I am." And she says, "I have 2 daughters, and I want to properly train them. I want you, in the future, we may actually breed them." See, if you guys don't know, there's a whole the sexual underground. Shout out to Ron Will.
Like the Legion of Doom.
There's a whole sexual underground of white women who love having sex with black dudes, and they really love having sex with black dudes with big dicks. And once again, you will see. So she and I was sitting there like, this can't be real. So she sends me photos of her daughters who are 16 and 17. And they're pretty frisky looking. So I play along. So I go to her house, and the mom was hot. And I have a conversation with her, and I was like, "So what do you want to do?" And she says, "It is the white woman's place to be the sexual fuck toy of the black man."
I got to meet this lady.
And I was like, "Really?" And she said, "Yes." Then you know what I told this woman? She was about 40-ish, 45, 46.
Oh, never mind.
Blonde, green-eyed. Nice rack on her. And I said, "Bitch, get on your knees." And you know what she did? She got on her knees. And I took my dick out and I fucked her throat. And I was like, now this is what's funny. Her daughters were in the room. Let me say that again.
Super villain, bro.
Her daughters were in the room. So I fucked her throat. Then I told her to stand up and then strip butt naked. And then I fucked her on the sofa. And her daughters were on the sofa watching the whole thing.
I'm sorry. That's just this nigga's a super villain. I'm sorry. This nigga's a super villain. I need a title for this episode of the SOULcast. Let me put one. I'm gonna call it "Gang Violence and Appetites." Oh my god. Oh my god. What a Oh my god. No way he said that. I don't know. This man's dope. This man is a super villain, bro. This is bro. No. Bro, I don't even. Well, Felicia, you're a white bitch, quite literally. Come here. So you were literally a white bitch. What do you think about what he just said? Nothing. You don't got nothing. Okay, fine, go away. Oh God, Mr. Bennington went to the restroom, so he's just waiting for him to come back. But I can't believe. Bro, what in the fuck is what in the fuck? I want to read the comments to this. I want to. Oh God, this is sick. I gotta. Oh Lord. I need a new tab. Yes. Who is this guy, by the way? I never heard of this dude. Lyndon Cameron. What I had to do with? It's like, I can actually do what I was doing. I did all my own work in jail. A whole confession tape and no arrest. And a lot of bitches want this nigga dead. I'm reading these comments.
All right, I'm good. Sorry about that.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Hold on. I'm just reading all these women leave comments about how much they want this guy to be, these comments are amusing.
This way, go back up. This is why I will always be in contact with both my kids, even when they're teens. Nigga, you're supposed to be in contact with both your kids,
regardless of whether or not people like this exist.
Right?
You want a pat on the back for being a fucking mom?
Right. This nigga, he doesn't need to be in jail. His
community needs to deal with him accordingly. Just saying.
Well,
that's putting him in jail.
Yeah.
The way he keeps saying appetite. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's getting me.
Yeah.
I'm literally throwing up. This is it. Don't like the predator label, but explains how to prey on young girls.
You literally getting off about harming minors.
It is. Oh.
Like this nigga trial.
Yeah. I'm telling you, this man is a supervillain though. And you know what? You gotta at least think the fact that he is admitting this, so you can see how a man like this truly thinks.
I never needed to see it. You wanna know why I never needed to see it? I know these people exist. Like I put like this. Once again, every girl who
this how niggas getting down in Georgia, bro.
No. Most of the girls I knew in high school who got pregnant in high school didn't get pregnant by niggas in high school.
I knew 15-year-old girls who got pregnant by 21-year-old dudes. Like,
yeah, so telling me that niggas like him exist ain't that great of a leap to me. Niggas like,
bro, believe it or not, and it's not to say what niggas like him do is it wrong, but you gotta understand, like there are girls who are in that age range who genuinely look for niggas like this.
Right. And you know what I say?
You know why? Because compared to high school dudes, this nigga has a car, a place to stay, this and whatever fucking reason, you know.
No. All those actually are valid reasons.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, she looking for a nigga she can build a life with. Mm-hmm. Which makes sense. I get it. But it's on that, then it's on the dude to be like, nigga, no.
Unless you in Georgia.
Not even. Because I can think of the 20 states, most of them are going to be in the South. Most. Texas, Louisiana.
Texas is 18, hard 18. Texas is a hard 18.
Okay.
I think Louisiana's a hard 18 too, but I don't know. I think like Mississippi.
The South. Alabama.
There are some states, and here's another thing though. Most countries in this world's age of consent is not 18. Very few actually. America is the only country in this world that it's not even universally, but has a pretty much federal
moratorium on it being
18. Most countries do hit you. Every European country hits that hard 16 for the most part. Italy hits you with a 14. A lot of African countries don't even have age of consent and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Japan 13. You know what I mean? Like that reason, I was like, wow, that's fucking crazy. When you realize that America has the highest age of consent across most countries in the world, you know, and just like, wow, it makes you wonder, damn, why is everybody else so fucking low?
Well, also they're not nearly as sexually repressed as America is.
Hey, so y'all niggas gonna be like, this man go to Georgia though, you know?
Nah, bro.
Georgia. Wasn't Ray Charles fucking like 15 years old and 16-year-olds? I'm pretty sure he was, wasn't he?
It wasn't uncommon.
Yeah,
Elvis married his girl. Elvis married his wife at 14 years old. R. Kelly married Aaliyah at 14 years old.
If you literally go back to like 150 years ago, it wasn't even against the law. But there was actual reasons for that. In that day and age, you wanted to get a girl as young as possible. So by the time she's like in her 20s, she can give you like 9 kids. So you have a lot of farm workers and stuff, honestly. But we've also advanced past the point where we need that because, you know, food is on shelves in grocery stores now. But crazy. This man has an appetite.
It's nigga weird.
And she was like, this is how you take that big black dick, girls. This is how you do it. And I'm just sitting there like, is this fucking real? So I'm fucking the mom. Then the mom's like, come over here. And she calls the girls' names. And then she's like, get on your knees. And then she put my dick in her daughter's mouth. I mean, I almost nutted. It was like, because if you're kinky, this is like this is a high level of kinkiness. And then she had the other daughter come over and suck my dick.
People like me and people like you. I like to tie bitches up and spank them. That's it.
Essentially, I was fucking all 3 of them for about 5 or 6 years. I would go over, I would have the mom, and I would have them greet me butt ass naked. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about when people say
this nigga
predator.
I'm like, with kinks.
I'm trying to give you guys the other side of the dynamic.
Hey, look, there's some weird kinks I don't really fuck with.
Other side of what's out
get pissed on.
And I personally don't think these girls were victims.
I'm not a fan.
I don't think these girls were. I don't think R. Kelly's a predator. He has an appetite, and I feel that he allowed his appetite to get in the way of his life. So he's guilty of having an appetite, but I don't think he's a predator because when you go out and you get a young girl and you ask her to have sex and she does it without a gun to her head, like this whole situation with the mom and the 2 daughters. I didn't have to do nothing except show up with a hard dick. That's all I had to do was just show up.
This nigga loving the fact.
And they would service me. I remember one Sunday, I fucked all three of them. I fucked the mom, I fucked the daughters. And the youngest one was really, really fucking tight. And their mom was like, yeah, you gotta open up that pussy. And I mean, I was just sitting there fucking her. And their mom's like, that's it. Take that dick. Take that dick. And in the beginning, both of the girls were virgins. I took their virginity. And the young one, in the beginning, it used to hurt her. And she was like,
Lord Jesus.
Mom, it hurts. That's such a big dick. It hurts. And then after a few times and I loosened up that pussy, then she started getting into it.
Lord Jesus.
Then she turned, to this day, this girl is a bona fide black cock slut freak. Whoever she's fucking right now is very happy. Very, very happy. So, once again, I don't believe R. Kelly's a predator.
Lord Jesus.
I think he has an appetite that got him in trouble because he could not control. Because here's the thing, and I forget the billionaire who was running the sexual trafficking.
Shower or something, right?
I forget his name. I can see him. He was a blonde, white guy. He had that same appetite. Now, I fucked that young girl, 17-year-old, the mom and her daughters, and that was, you know, and there was a few more, but I did not look or hunt or subscribe to those young girls. My perfect age range was like 24 to about 34. That was where I operated quite a bit.
That's normal nigga shit.
I'm here to tell you that, especially with the billionaire, these girls would go out and recruit girls, and they were adults. They were 100% aware of what they're doing. They were like, I am going to get this girl so she can have sex with this old billionaire. She knew there was no gun to her head, and they were stuffing her palms with cash. How is she a victim? How is he a predator? And this is one of the things that, like, I could be considered a predator because I've had a lot of sex with a lot of women.
You think?
I could be considered a womanizer because I like slinging the dick. So, guys, you know, R. Kelly, he went too far. He brought other people in. He had an organization. They probably got him for trafficking and all this other stuff. I never went nowhere near that level. I never had anyone go out and find girls for me. But I never did that. I did all my own work.
This man to, like,
and this is one of the reasons I never got in trouble.
I'm gonna sit in my car and dry stitch on myself.
I remember the mother and the two daughters. And one Saturday, I go over there, and the mother and the oldest one are out, and just the young one, right? So I'm talking to her and everything, and next thing you know, I take her titties out, start sucking on her titties and stuff, and I fuck her. And this is the first time I fucked her and she came. And it blew her mind. It blew her mind. So I understand R. Kelly on a deeper level. And once again, did he commit these crimes? I would say, yes, he had sex with young women. I would say these young women were complicit. They were willing because he was R. Kelly. I'm here to tell you guys, it is not that hard for an older man to get a very young girl. It's not that hard at all. There are many girls out there who are looking for older men, searching, hunting for older men. And they're 14, 15, 16.
I need a shower.
And they have no problem taking the dick from a 25, 35, or even a 45-year-old man. None whatsoever. And
listen,
I need a shower.
Part of this is
I need to take a shower.
Back when I was 14, 15, 16, I was looking for older pussy. At no point did I ever.
Yeah, I was a lot of school teachers. I wanted to fucking shut up when I was like 15 years old. I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of them. There was a lot of school teachers. I was like, yeah, boom, yes. But never happened. But still, looking back older, literally 10 years older, like that lady would have to be in jail if that were to happen. You know what I mean? Like, just like
She would have to be in jail for that.
she would have to be in jail. Even though I can say right now, I totally wanted it to happen. Of course you did. It's a beautiful woman. And you're like a horny little dude. But on some level, you got to kind of realize it's like
she would have to be in jail for that.
Yeah.
Ain't no one going to jail for that.
What the fuck just happened?
What?
What in the fuck just happened?
What? That's weird. That's weird, man. This is weird.
This is beyond weird.
If R. Kelly wasn't R. Kelly, I don't think none of this would have went down. I feel that R. Kelly pissed off the wrong person. I don't know what he did, but he pissed off the wrong person, and that launched this investigation. Because I saw this tape of R. Kelly pissing on this girl in 2000. It was like 2000, maybe 2002. I saw this tape. It was him. It was him. And he's had this appetite since Aaliyah. And I personally don't think there's anything wrong with older guys liking younger girls. Because at the time he was with Aaliyah, I think he was 21 and she was 16. To me, that's not a really...
She was 14 and he was somewhere around 25. Fucking weirdo.
Big difference. But R. Kelly had that appetite. He had that appetite. And that appetite can ruin you. I have somewhat of an appetite, but I have limits. There's just certain things I'm not going to do. There's just certain boundaries I'm not going to cross. And essentially, I conducted my fuckery in the safe zone. I did stuff I knew I could get away with. I did not go out. Like there was this one girl, and she was super cute. And then I did my research on her and saw her pictures of her with her mom and dad, which means her parents were very much involved in her life. And that right there would have been the danger zone, because this is how it happens. She comes over, we fuck, she goes home, her mom and dad press her. He's like, I fucked this old man. And next thing you know, mom and dad call the police. Police knocking at your door. That's how that goes down. So I never put myself in the crosshairs of the danger zone. And it really wasn't in comparison to the number of women. It wasn't a lot. But I can tell you, young pussy can be fucking amazing. When you stick your dick in some pussy that ain't never had a dick in it before, woo!
Jesus Christ.
It's so tight, it's so warm, it's so snug.
Lord.
And I feel that the R. Kellys, and once again, this white billionaire, put his name in the comments because I know y'all gonna Google him. And I feel that as a man, you have to know what you can get away with and what you can do, what you can't.
Get away with it.
And once again, I feel that R. Kelly pissed someone off.
Super
Because
villain.
if R. Kelly was just
Not in a
Robert,
rapper sense.
the truck
I'm talking
driver,
like menace to
it
society.
never, even if he did all of these things,
You know
he
what?
would have never went to jail.
I like those
Never
gang
would
members
have
in comparison to this nigga.
Because he was R. Kelly. There was something he did.
Here's the problem with the gang members. See, gang members, they were delusional about how they were pieces of shit that didn't know that they stink.
Right. This guy knows he's a piece of shit. And he's bragging about being a piece of shit. I'm talking about all the different ways he was allowed to get away with being a piece of shit.
And you don't know why he's bragging about it? Because all this is speculation. You can't prove it.
No. True. There's nothing you could tie to him or do to him.
Nothing. Unless those women corroborate the story. He's just talking shit. As far as you know.
He could be making this all up.
He could be.
He could be making this all up. Yeah.
Granted, I don't think he is, but
then he would have to be tried by the nation and not the state of Georgia, though.
It'll have to be a federal case. It will be federal if he was doing this
statewide.
If he was crossing state lines.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone's gonna shoot him. Someone's gonna shoot him.
There's someone in power.
I do feel like I need to take a shower though.
And that's why, because the thing is, they went after him for years and years and years. They were after him like a dog on a bone. They were after him. And there was a reason they were after him, because what R. Kelly did happens every damn day. Right now, there's some old dude fucking a teenager. Right now. Right now. There is some old dude sliding the sausage up in some young pussy right now. This is how common it is. It is a common thing in America. And don't even talk about the rest of the world. The rest of the world, hands up, just let that go. But if I had allowed my appetite to get out of hand, I could have been in trouble. And I consciously knew what I was doing, and I consciously, I got like this sixth sense, right? That lets me know when something's not
superpowers
about to happen. And there were just certain chicks who would answer, and they were tasty, they were beautiful. They would send me photos of their titties and their pussy and all this other stuff. And I would just like, nope, not that one. That's the danger zone. That is the danger zone. That is the danger zone. That is the danger zone. And I never messed with those chicks. If a girl was young and she was halfway close to her parents, you could be looking at jail time, because what they're going to do, like when they're with you, they're going to fold, they're going to take the dick, they're going to do all this stuff. And when mom and dad start putting the heat on them, they're going to fold like a cheap sheet. And they're like, and this is what we did. And the next thing you know, mom and dad are calling 911.
Because that's
some old man defiled their young daughter.
That's what they're supposed to do.
Some old man put his mature penis up in her immature pussy.
That's what they're supposed
to do. And we can't have that. We can't have that. So you
he's
cannot be messing with girls.
Like, how dare they stop me from fucking these 60-year-olds?
How dare you stop me from fucking this 30-year-old?
Now, once again, there are so many girls out here, you know, like these pimps. These girls are looking for a daddy, and these pimps serve as a daddy figure. This is like, I'm telling you, you know, sometimes they'll get them hooked on drugs. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes a pimp just has to snap his fingers, and this girl will do whatever he wants her to do because she's looking for daddy. She's looking for daddy. So it really depends upon who you are and how you look at this. But I personally don't think R. Kelly's a predator. No. I feel that he has a voracious appetite. He has a certain type. It is illegal. It's underage. And he allowed that appetite to literally ruin his life, because I guarantee you, R. Kelly knows who's after him. And once he figured out that someone was after him, he should have hit the chill pill, but he didn't. He kept going and kept going and kept going, and they kept after him and they kept after him, and now he's going to jail. So I could have been a predator. Same energy, same appetite, except I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody. That's why I was able to do this stuff and get away with it, because I'm a nobody. But if I was an R. Kelly or this billionaire dude, or if I was someone like that, you best believe they would have been on my ass. How dare you be rich, famous, handsome, and be fucking young pussy? How dare you?
Nah, nigga, it's just
How
the last
dare
one.
you do what I want to do, but I can't do because I'm not in your position?
No,
How
I don't
dare
think
you?
That's I really don't think that's the
So,
beef.
Guys, I'm getting ready to do some more training. I'm getting ready to be more active on this channel. So be looking out for
You
that.
really think
Hopefully you enjoyed this expose. Shout out to Ron Wills. Shout out to Alan Roger Curry. Those dudes know me very well. So that's all I got for you guys. I will see you in the next one.
Do we have to arrest them as well?
Okay. I feel icky and I want to take a shower.
I hate these niggas. I hate these niggas.
I want to take a shower.
I hate these niggas.
Bro. Wow.
Ugh. It's disgusting. This is disgusting. This nigga's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm actually lucky trying to take my mind off it, but oh Lord. Okay. Is there any insight to? I think everybody knows that was like probably one of the most fucked up things that to ever sit down and listen to, right? Right. I'm scarred.
I'm not. The problem is, or pretend like monsters like him don't exist.
Yeah.
They've always existed.
Oh, it's always existed.
They've always existed.
Oh. How many of them get in front of a camera for 26 minutes?
Snitch on you?
Yeah, just. Lord Jesus. I feel icky. I don't know. I know I'm laughing, but fucking God, bro, that was kind of bad. That was kind of bad. That was
It's not really all that scary, man. Monsters like him exist. Put him down.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah, fuck it, guys. I got nothing. Yeah, I'm lost for words. I mean, I know typically I have a lot to say about a lot of shit, and I'm kind of lost right now.
Well, let's start with the gangbanging shit because that's far easier to talk about.
Right. Them niggas are delusional.
Misguided black men.
Yeah.
Misguided black men who are trying to find their way to light. That's what they are, at their core. Despite all of our critiques against them, they're misguided black men.
Which were all valid. I'm not gonna just because that nigga's fucking evil and they just this guy is doing evil shit. You know, you can argue, but
well, no, but I'm saying that that's largely what you're seeing from them is that these not the pedophile. I'm talking about the gangbangers specifically.
The doughboys and shit.
What they are they are children They really are just child. They're really childlike.
Looking for some kind of sense of family. Probably didn't have a father in the home or no.
Yeah, no, but more than
and the ones who didn't have a good father figure though.
True.
Yeah.
No, but even that, not even that, dude. A lot of them just don't have. A lot of them act childishly, and I mean childishly in the sense of, oh, you shoot at my homeboy, and now I gotta shoot back at you. Nigga, that's what children do.
Yeah, that's true.
That's literally what a child does.
Misguided as they may be, I'm telling you right now, my opinion of them improved somewhat just by comparison's sake. Compared to that nigga right there.
True. No, he's supposed to be put down.
Yeah.
He's a threat to me.
Wow. I like how this episode was dedicated to like shitty people. Just shitty people doing shitty things. Oh God, man.
We should have once again. We should have an episode. What time is it? 11 o'clock.
No, I gotta get ready to go to fucking sleep.
But not even just that.
We need to have a positive SOULcast next time.
We got a positive SOULcast right now. We have a whole Power Rangers thing that we have not done yet. Definitely gotta do that. That's definitely probably the next thing you do. But I don't want that to be a SOULcast. I'm gonna get my camera and film it because there's edits and stuff I want to do to that. And we can't do all that live. All right. Well, listen, we can just talk about our private Power Rangers right now. You can put Power Ranger footage right now. Like, look, check it. How do you feel about the Hasbro era right now?
Better than Neo Saban.
Not existing is better than Neo Saban.
Just I'm gonna be honest. I'm having a hard time finding words right now, dude. Like, I'm just I'm not for anything. I'm just that man went on for 26 minutes with all the bravado, with all the gusto, with the most shit-eating grin I've ever seen a human have.
It's not that crazy to me. Monsters exist. It's their job to put them away. You see? Monsters exist though. I'm not gonna act like these niggas.
And that mom he was talking about, my God, that's a true story. That mom needs to be put down. Like, quite seriously, needs to be put down. I'm on fucking. This is 11 o'clock. Okay, I'm on fucking. I'm about to just end it. I'm not gonna lie. We're going for 2 hours. That was fucking great. But
you gotta leave you shook like this sometimes.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time even being selfish right now, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm having a hard time even being selfish right now. I'm being 100% honest with you guys. I'm having a hard time just. But thank you guys for coming through. The fucking shit, dude. Like, I'm like.
Yeah.
I can't believe most of what I just heard, man.
Yeah.
Oh no, not in the sense of like I believe it happens, but I'm just like I just can't. It was just the confidence this motherfucker had. He had the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated, unprecedented fucking gall to sit here
and be him. Yeah.
I think there's ways to satiate your appetite without actually fucking doing shit like that. Niggas watch hentai, like just you know, like just fucking. I don't know, like All right.
I just don't have that. I may just not be the type that has that energy.
I could never. But it's a good thing people like him are willing to admit what they are, because it kind of I would want to know who my enemies are. You know what I mean? Like on that level, you know what I'm saying? It's not good that he's admitting because he did it. You know, I'm saying like at least you let me know you're an enemy, right? You know, at least you're letting me know you deserve ire.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got an appetite for putting niggas like that in the ground.
Fucking ground.
Yeah, that's my appetite, is killing this nigga, bro. Alicia, hey, you white bitch.
Yeah.
That's what she is.
Yeah, that's tough.
No, she's come here. Come here. You are a white bitch.
Yeah. That's tough, bro.
See, look, she's wagging her tail. She gets it.
That's tough.
Oh, look, she's white. She's quite literally a bitch. Yeah, you understand. Who was a good white bitch? Who was a good white bitch? Who was a good white man? Who was a good white bitch? You are. You're my white bitch. But he should be in prison. Fucking right, he should be. Ugh. That nigga was Satan. That nigga was Satan, bro. And I'm not talking CW, fucking Lucifer. Well, not CW. Netflix. Yeah, I'm not talking about that guy. I don't feel comfortable right now, bro. I just don't feel comfortable, bro. I need to just get my mind off of that. Like, hey, you guys, when this video goes live, leave some comments. Let me know what you think we should talk about next. If anything else happens, just try to avoid shit like that. That's your boy Sophist, man. I'm out of here. Mr. Benton. Yeah.
It was great. It was great. It was great seeing you guys. Yeah, no. Sometimes you just end on some really weird notes.
Right, because I'm trying to talk, but I can't force it. You know.
I can't fight this feeling anymore.
So, you know,
I've forgotten what I started fighting for.
Hell Hydra, you know.
but it's rough. It's rough.
It's uncomfortable.
It's rough.
It's really just uncomfortable, man. Like, it's just, I don't know. And for you guys who sat through that, I know that shit was wild, but like
wild shit.
That shit was a wild shit. But hey, for you guys who sat through that, I mean, that's fucking shit was fucking wild. All right, okay, okay. Hell Hydra, Z Hydra.